Welcome back to siKicks YouTube. I'm of course here with the man, the myth, and the legend, Lupa. Hey,
what's up?
How you doing?
Had to give you the hair shake.
Well, not quite yet. Working there.
Looking nice and shiny over there. Looking nice.
Yeah.
Looking nice and done up.
Changed careers and now haven't cut the top in a long time.
Man,
so we'll see what happens.
It tends to happen, man. Like, it's like, hey, you have freedom. And he's like, wait a minute, I can grow my hair.
Yeah. All right. How have you been?
Chilling.
Chilling.
Yeah.
All right.
Exhausted.
Well, that's life.
And yeah, just life is exhausting. Yes. But you know what's not exhausting? Wearing siKicks. Trademark copyright.
Yeah, YouTube, and it's ours. All right, man.
So, why is there a Yeezy here? And why is there a hidden shoe behind here that camera cannot see?
Well, today is going to be a little different. In the fact that I'm going to give away part of the surprise of what type of shoe we're going to review.
Okay.
We don't get the surprise review from Lupa, but there's some thought process behind this. So there's so many questions that we field at the store on a daily basis surrounding foam runners. Whether the questions come from sneakerheads or non-sneakerheads alike, I think we need to answer some of these questions before we get into the reveal. So I know you have a pair of foam runners.
I wonder how you know that. I'm curious as to how you know this.
I'm one of your biggest fans and I stalk you, and the word's out now. I'm sorry. So,
he sold me my first pair.
So what do you think of your foam runners?
So, you already know the little back and forth we had when
Yeah.
just with Yeezys in general. I came here, I'm like, Jordans. So, I'm not even gonna give y'all the whole story as to how that happened, but one day I came in like a demon and just bought some Yeezys, and Master Todd over here literally convinced me, because he's been wearing, like, is it these ones that you have?
I have almost every clay version made, so I do have these. Yeah. I have
This dude is a shoe master. So Master Todd here convinced me, because he was wearing, like, I literally watched him wear it for like every time I came here, he was wearing the Yeezys, and I'm like, they can't be that comfortable. And then I accidentally wore some, or got to try on some Ultra Boost slippers for the first time, and actually like felt how Boost felt on my feet, and I'm like, not sure this is like Ultra Boost, but the comfort in it, like, and the shape and how like they make the shoe, it's really interesting, like the comfort that you get from it. So I've been enjoying my pair. I've been wanting like some darker colors to come out, as you know. Well, so hopefully that black pair comes out the day that showed up.
It is. It's coming. The Onyx. So
I literally need those.
The slides just hit.
The black slides. Yeah,
they're dropping. But
I like them.
Okay.
I like them. They're interesting. It had to grow on me. I'm not even gonna sit there and be like, oh man, like as soon as I seen the Yeezy, because I mean, red's my favorite color. So once the red ones came out, I was just like, wait a minute. In this color, it's something interesting. But aside from that, me wearing those and having to kind of figure out a fit with it, that's actually been kind of the interesting part, is like putting together fits, which I put together some pretty cool looking fits. Cool to me. I don't care if it's cool to me.
Well, but the whole question, even behind, say, the Ultra Boost point of it, is actually one of the many questions that we field. So we're actually going to hit on that.
Oh, cool.
For me, I'll be honest, I struggled with foam runners for about the first year after they released. I think they were probably a little too fashion forward for me. Every day, I hear people say that they look like space shoes, and being honest, I agree. I can't disagree that they do. I loved 350 V2s. I love the comfort level, but it actually took one of the employees at my store shaming me into trying a pair of foam runners. to finally wear it there.
So that's how that whole spat happened. Interesting.
And then to sum up my reaction to wearing them for a few hours, I would say, wow. I had never worn anything as comfortable, and from then on I was sold, and then I began collecting pretty much every pair that's ever released to make sure I have any future pairs. So I have a standing rule owning the store. I don't ever wear Yeezys 2 days in a row. It will be Yeezys, then I'm in my Jordans or my Nikes the next day. But I'd be lying if I didn't say every day I wake up, I don't want to throw foam runners on pretty much every single day. They're that comfortable. So the question still remains though, is what in the heck are these things? Are they just spin-offs of Crocs? Why do they cost so much money? Will they hold up long term if you wear them? So there's plenty more.
Those are good questions.
Let's try to answer a few of these. I'll give you some info on it. So the Yeezy Foam Runner is made from an injection molding process. So which happens to be a big part of my early career, was in the injection molding industry.
Interesting.
For Ford Motor Company at the largest injection molding facility in the world. And what they do is they're made out of a mixture of EVA foam and algae, actually.
So it's all EVA?
Yep.
That's literally an EVA on these right here.
Foam is in almost every sole. But EVA foam is absolutely horrific for the environment. It's something we need to get away from. If it was in the past, we'd probably be a lot better off.
Really?
But Yeezy's kind of compensated for that by cutting down on it and helping the environment by adding algae, believe it or not, which by blending it with a sustainable material like algae, which happens to be a veritable unlimited resource, and it's perfectly safe. So that's what they're made out of. That's how they're made. Foam runners are only offered in whole sizes, but they do tend to run pretty true to size. But if you're dead set on being a 10.5, you're gonna have to pick 11.
I would say run a size up. I'm actually gonna try to run a size up because mine do feel a little snug.
So,
but
part of it has to be how you like to wear your shoe, and then number two, if we're honest, when it comes to the Yeezy lines at Adidas, I have a theory that the size for each run is determined by the most drunk individual on the line, because it will vary from run to run. With Yeezy, we see it all the time. I can be dead set on a specific 350 V2, and then a new one will come out and my size will have changed dramatically by even a full size. So that part will throw in. Overall, on measurements, they do tend to run true to size, for what it's worth. The cushion is what most people say sets the foam runner apart. The cushion feels very soft underfoot from the minute you pull it out of the box.
Oh yeah, they're squishy.
The most comparable cushions to this would be, say, a Nike React or the Adidas Boost. Both are responsive yet soft. So the most commonly compared shoe to this, though,
is the Croc.
The Croc.
The hidden shoe.
Right? The Croc Classic Clogs. So personally, the foam runner cushion, I think, is a little bit softer and more comfortable underfoot.
It is.
The height from the foot to the ground is average, so it doesn't feel like you're standing up on top of a platform. But full disclosure, it's very unlikely that I would ever consider putting my foot
in a Croc. No.
But for the most part, the biggest difference between these two shoes is the name and the price. So Crocs are made from Croslite, which is a component of crude oil.
Croclite?
Croslite. So it's made, and that comes from crude oil, believe it or not. So I don't know. Maybe Crocs are going to go up in price with this whole thing with Russia. I don't know.
No.
But the foam that's made from that is responsive, it's comfortable, and it's actually sealed, so water and sweat and moisture don't get in, so it's actually pretty good from a microbacterial standpoint. And the level of comfort between the Foam Runner and the Croc is extremely minimal. Durability tests on both have shown they fare about the same based on wear and environment. The only exception to that is the Yeezy does seem to hold up a little bit better under direct sunlight for long periods of time as opposed to the Croc, which will break down a little bit sooner because of the croslite. But in all fairness, we are talking stuff that as typical wearers we're not ever going to notice. So I think our biggest issues and differences here is the Foam Runner is a Kanye product, and with that name comes the hype, which I'll honestly admit factors into my decision to tone. Crocs can basically be found in stock on their website for $50. Foam Runners retail for $80, but since you only have about a 0.02% chance of getting the drop, you're gonna buy them resale from anywhere to $200 to $400 for a pair. So $50, $200 to $400. Pretty much the same comfort level. I don't know. To sum it up, the Foam Runner is an amazing futuristic design shoe that has little competition in regards to comfort, but each person really needs to make their own decision as far as the space look and the cost value. I mean, really. So,
I mean, I would agree to the point of where it comes down to me for these two is, are you wanting to be fashion forward? Is that something that you're into? You don't have to like, the Yeezy to be like, oh, the Croc. If that's the case, get a Croc if that's how you view it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people, especially with me when it comes to the fashion side of things, like there's a whole, aside from what Kanye puts to the line, like his name behind it and the fact that there's that hype and all of that, like there's a lot of people out there that definitely want it for that, and you're practically getting a bit more comfort, just paying for that premium, like as far as getting the name and all that. So it, either way you go, it's
well, I know that Yeezy lovers, the sneakerheads who are just really into their Yeezys, they hate it. They hate the little fun that can be made on the Foam Runners. I love my Foam Runners. I already talked about it. I chase all of them. I get them. I wear them. I love Foam Runners. With that said, I try to also give it straight. And in all honesty, when you base comfort, when you base all the things with it, it's a Kanye Croc. It really is. It's the Kanye Croc.
Kanye made Crocs cool. Yep. If you really want to, if you break it down.
I mean, it does hold you right here and all, but you got to admit, you're missing a little something without your being able to go into turbo speed mode.
Turbo
speed mode. I'm just lounging up speed mode.
You gonna mess around? They might think about putting the spoiler on there to play around. Shoot.
Spoiler.
Spoiler.
There you go. All right.
Speaking of spoilers,
so that leads us into our unveil. Let me get rid of those.
Because I like this whole conversation made me forget that there's something even.
There is something in here. So,
all right, what is this?
First, before I can do it though, as it has become the norm, when we're sharing an early release, a huge shout out to the Soul Sorcerer for providing this pair. I have no idea. I'm not sure what all of his magical powers encompass, but the Force is definitely strong in this Jedi magician when we are talking about early sneaker releases. This guy can pull it all together. So, we have a Foam Runner today. The main question is...
Oh no, it's a Foam Runner?
What is the colorway?
Oh, don't get me hyped.
This pair is releasing March 11th.
Go over, can I look?
You can look.
Can I look?
And the colorway is called Mist.
Ooh.
So take a look, take a gander, and then give me your thoughts.
These are nice and tan. I like this. A little earthy, very earthy. Mist? Might have to see this is on the confirm guy. Okay. It's almost the color of the box. That's dope.
All right, so what do you think?
No, these are nice. Yeah, these are nice and white socks, black socks. I like this. This is more of like a solid, instead of like the other one that you were showing, how they usually have all the mix. Yeah, right. Yeah. Because like they owe it like it's literally like no mixing in or whatnot. I really do like I'm starting to think I like the solid color foam runners, because all the ones that really come out, they kind of more so look something like this or have been mixed with. So it's at least the ones that I've seen. I'm just getting into the Yeezy game, guys. Like, I got Jordan.
So I'll admit, I'm 100% opposite. I'm all about the clays. All the
you
ones
like the color, the mixed colors.
I'll admit, I still struggle with the single color.
Really?
Runner. I do.
I could definitely wear these. I like this color. Mist is an interesting name for it though, but I like it. It's like a clay beige, almost like khaki. You know, these are like dad Crocs. You know, so all the khakis.
Sounds like you are a thumbs up on the Mist.
Honestly, I would wear these.
Okay.
I would wear these. Will I actively go out and seek it? Like, be like, yo, let me throw down for it? Probably not. It's a thumbs up, thumbs down.
Okay.
Because here's my thing with these. Like, when it comes to like this, I like seeing shoes. I'm like, oh yeah, I could wear that or whatnot. But like, when it comes to like, is that something that I could wear every day? What the color I really, really want is some onyx color ones.
Okay.
Like, but
so after the show, we're gonna talk. Make sure I stock the right things for you.
Please.
Okay. Alright.
But no, these are nice though. I'm not saying by any means these aren't uncopable. Like, I can see myself getting this once I have the ones that I want, and I'm like bored and like, you know, you want to get like a back. I was like, ah, man, let me pick these up. Like, yeah, I'd see myself doing that for sure.
Alright. Well, for me, I'm gonna give you my straight up review here, and I'm going to irritate some people.
Oh boy, he likes his mixed bag right here.
The question that remains on this release right here is, why did Yeezy allow all of their designers to go on vacation at the same time?
Oh.
This release to me is less an attempt of dropping a new product and more an attempt for an easy cash influx to help Kanye with his legal battles with the Kardashians.
Oh.
So take a look at this. This is the Okra, released last September. Sure, we have a slight shade difference here, but come on, man, it's the same dang shoe.
Hold on. I wasn't expecting this, y'all. I didn't know about the, like, oh, Jesus. Sorry.
It is a slight difference in shade. This is...
Come on, dog.
This is the attempt Yeezy has
Mind
ever
you,
thrown out.
I'm just getting into this, so I don't know all the colors that are out. Really?
Uh-huh. And in all fairness, you know, you guys, along with me, all love Lupa. He has been very, very open and honest with you guys that the Yeezy side of the house is brand new to him. So he didn't have a chance to see the Okras first. It's something that we do constantly in store, but this is weak, Yeezy. This is weak, Kanye.
Yeah, literally, if the light hits it a certain way, like, it look the same.
I know.
That's kind of wild. So
my first question is, could someone please spend the $5 and buy the Yeezy designers a full 72-pack of Crayola crayons so they realize that there's a whole lot of colors they haven't released, instead of basically dropping the same shoe with a slightly different name?
Wow.
I mean, I love foam runners, but I can't stand this weak attempt at a supposed new shoe release. I am an unequivocal thumbs down.
I don't even feel like that. I literally, like, I'm sad. That just really made me upset.
Did I just destroy your whole...
Yeah, that's...
Are you a thumbs down out of spite now?
That's kind of... Come on, guys. Like, people are gonna buy... Like, and it comes to the point of what... People are gonna buy it because it's... Kanye's name's attached to it. Like, yeah. But, like, you don't gotta, like... treat people like they're stupid. It's like the BS that these Call of Duty games do. They release it every year, but sometimes it's an asset flip and it feels like the same as last year because it is. And it's just like, what are you doing? Like, can you make it newer? Like, you know people are gonna buy it. Like, do something. Wow, that's a little disappointing. Like, even looking at it from this angle, they look like the same shoe. Yeah.
I mean, when you do get those up, you do set them even in the light. I mean, you can see that there is a slight difference in shade, but this is such a minor
shadows. Like, if we were out in public, where like you were wearing a pair and I was wearing a pair, and the light hit, no one would tell.
No,
it would look the same. Like, that's
know the difference.
And that's the thing. Like, you guys have the ability to do something like this. Like, what would it have killed you to throw a little splash of red or just something to make it crazy black?
There's about, out of the 72 colors, there's probably about 68 that they haven't made yet.
Look at all this. You got pink, like there's 4 colors in this one. There's literally 4 colors in this one I can see right off rip. Like, even if you're gonna re-release something that's closer to it, put a splash of something on it. Make it look like you tried. Like,
I mean, to be fair,
I don't mean to sound negative. I don't really.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, I don't like doing the whole negative talk around, because I support it. But like, I don't like when people get treated like they're suckers. Like, that's just how I'm looking at it, though. Like, that's kind of lame to me. But I still love the shoe. Don't get me wrong. But like, to your point, especially if you're already into it and you've been buying them, you probably like, oh, what's the new color coming out? And you see it and you're like, bruh, I already got those.
Now those Onyx, I agree with you, fire, brand new. We haven't seen a black. We
like
have the blue
black.
that in the right light can look black.
The midnight
blue.
Dark.
But we haven't had a straight up black. That's great. That's wonderful. But I mean, we will beat on Nike for doing something that we say is way too similar than something they already released. And Nike does. I personally, at least off the top of my head, cannot recall Nike trying to pull this bad of a.
Oh, let me just release the same color, but like lighten it up a little bit.
I'm gonna drop a drop of white paint into the pan.
They went to the brightness slider and went.
Yeah.
Just turn the brightness down a little bit.
All right, so now re-thumbing, I am thumbs down. How about you?
Yeah.
Thumbs down.
Not saying don't buy the shoe, because obviously people are gonna buy the shoe. There's people out there that still don't have. I don't have these ones. So if I hit on these, cool. Thumbs up in a sense of if I was just getting into Yeezys, but looking at it from your perspective and just seeing that color, complete and utter thumbs down. If I was already into them, collecting them, like, and I'm looking at it from the perspective of both parties. They can do better. Yeah. Like that, you don't gotta treat people like that, because these are a really nice shoe. And you talk, again, like we said, you talk me into getting them, they're really comfortable, but like, if there's people out there who are literally willing, Kanye, I will throw money at this every single time you put a color out, try a little bit.
Right. Well, and I don't want to hurt any feelings. I mean, I know.
No, and that's why I'm saying what I'm saying.
I know Kanye is a big follower of the show. Kanye, we still love you.
Never know, he might be following us. Don't play around like that.
We appreciate that, but get on your team. They dropped the ball on this one.
People are gonna buy it, man. Do something.
All right.
Right, literally, you could have done a splash of, like, it could be something so random and people wouldn't care. You could have just did like a paintbrush spackle of like.
I might even agree to these if you had, as you said, on the lightning, they went up a dot on the lightning thing. Go up 5 dots on the scale at least.
To make it look completely.
So at least even in the right lighting, they can never look the same, okay?
They look the same.
All right. So there you go, guys. That is our review. Some very mixed feelings on this.
Yeah.
We do love the Yeezys. We do love the foam runners. This was a tough one, and
I'm sad.
I would definitely say I think Yeezy dropped the ball here. So.
I was happy and then I was sad. Now I'm
Once
sad.
again, these do release March 11th. Go ahead, chase down your pair. If not, you can always come to Wesley Chapel, Florida here to siKicks, or you can go on our website at sikkicks.life. Please follow the channel, subscribe, like the video. All that stuff helps us so we can keep bringing you some other content. but you know, we're loving the ShoeTube channel. We're loving the response from you guys, and all the feedback and the emails and everything else. They're huge. You're giving us a lot of great ideas. Keep it up. Please subscribe. Lastly, follow me on or siKicks on Instagram, siKicks_FL, siKicks_FL. And as always, follow our man Lupa-san. Lupa-san forever. Lupa-san forever. And then once again, a big shout out and a huge thank you. Sorry I dogged your shoe, Sorcerer. Please don't put a hex on me.
Let's
but
not
Soul Sorcerer.
Put the wrong one there.
The Soul Sorcerer. Early pairs. He is the king. Get hold of him. Appreciate all that you do. Next time you bring us a big one, promise not to beat it up quite the same way.
Still cool. He got him early.
Yeah. No, he is amazing.
Not knocking that.
And to be fair, to give him one more big shout out on this is not the only pair he got early.
Oh,
so
okay.
He had like the collection of these. So I mean, he was like trunk loaded up.
He had talk to the Soul Sorcerer.
So,
He can give me the onyxes.
If you need an onyx early, I guarantee you, Soul Sorcerer is the way to go.
Look here.
So all right.
But wait. I might not get it from Soul Sorcerer because I like going to
siKicks.
Yes.
We love having you, and we love having you guys. So thanks again. Until we see you next time, as always, peace.